Okay, this is going to be kind of a quick walkthrough, 647 and 48, just to let you know how to do these problems, let you know what the answers are, so you can verify that your answers are correct. What we're doing here is the equal values method. So they even kind of give you a hint here where they show you that you need to get it to y equals form for both of them in order to solve for one of them. So one of them's already in that form. You have to get the other one into y equals form. So if I do the first equation, I would subtract an x from both sides, which would give me negative 2y equals negative x plus 4. And I would divide by negative 2. And so this equation right here would become y equals 1/2 x minus 2. The other equation is already in y equals form. And so then the next step is just because this is equal to y and this is equal to y, it means they're equal to each other. So then I would just rewrite the whole thing as negative 1/2 x plus 4 equals 1/2 x minus 2. I would add a half x to both sides. And I would add 2 to both sides. This would cancel. This would cancel. I would have 6 left on the left side, and I would have x left on the right side. So that tells me that x is equal to 6. And then I can just plug that into either one of these equations to find out what y is, and y is going to be equal to 1. So for this problem, x is equal to 6, y is equal to 1. That is your solution. Second one, same deal, equal values method. Now for this one, you could get them both equal to y, but just looking at these numbers, I'm going to say it's probably going to be easier if I get them both equal to x. So for the first one, first equation, if I just subtract 2y from both sides, I will get x equals 14 minus 2y. If I subtract 3y from both sides, that would leave me with negative x. And so then I would have negative x equals 26 minus 3y. And I would just multiply everything or divide everything by negative 1. So I would turn this into x equals negative 26 plus 3y. So same deal. This is equal to x, this is equal to x, so they're equal to each other. 14 minus 2y is equal to negative 26 plus 3y. I would add 2y here, add 2y here. I would add 26, add 26. I get 40 equals 5y. Divide by 5. So then I get 8 is equal to y. Once I have that, I can just plug that back into either equation. If I plug it into either equation, I'm going to get x equals negative 2. And so that's my solution for that problem. Quick reminder that for any of these problems, you can be sure your answers are correct if you plug the numbers into both equations and they work. And you will see that if you use 6 for x and 1 for y, in both equations on top, it's going to work. If you use negative 2 and 8 for both equations on the bottom, it'll also work.